Ikubor ka Batesi TV. Lawan ra siya pi da ka Orange Nissan Lumso po near Fire Brigade Shillong. Ringkat bat ka net footage. Ordar mapi. Minwan ra mangi hakerdog ying jongpi.
Unong ilam jong kalyang persya Dr. Mukul Sangma mentakas ngi kakhat khandai tarik ubana jemang arajar arpuwai. Ulapan pau ye gajing sngolan. Ya kibahaye ngasem jong kito kilong yeng kibala do no yala kibaid bathon kibala khlat jendat negani kasla perthai hadin bakile yabit ye gajing pang COVID-19. Hakajing ye keren bat kila pathai khubor Dr. Mukul Sangma ula ong bahakum gani kapor kadon kam ye gajing ye trailang na baro kilyang khnang bandubla banya khuntma persya ye gajing sapriang state jong kunyang jingpang COVID-19 hagani gajilla Meghalaya. Shushulia thoru bahaga jingilang kabala khot penlong da ulampang jong ke yeng dor bar thau ain ke kongres kala ai bon ki jing ai jing mut ka sarkar jilla khanam bakan dubla ban ye khun persya yo niu khnyang jingpang kumunong ilam jong ke yang persya Dr. Mukul Sangma ula kunturu ye ki paj ba nong song snong jong ke jilla bagi dai ban bot renti ye ki jing tha jong ka sarkar jilla khanang ban dubla ban yada yela di ne ke jing ye bit yo niu khnyang jingpang.
The whole focus of the government and all of us must be on saving as many lives as possible. That means from the perspective of saving lives, you need to minimize the number of cases, the likelihood of transmission chain, how we disrupted them, and minimize the number of cases and thereby minimize the number of loss of precious lives. We have lost quite a substantial number of precious lives. It's very painful to see this. So at the very outset, I would like to condole the loss of lives of so many precious lives. We extend our deepest condolences to all the affected families. Our prayers are with each one of them. Today, this meeting was again facilitated by Honorable Speaker, like what was initiated last year. And this meeting has provided a kind of an appropriate platform for all of us, the elected representatives, to be able to engage, discuss, deliberate, and share our ideas to fulfill our purpose as elected representatives. We place our sincere thanks on the record to Honorable Speaker for facilitating this meeting where we have this platform. Now, see, it's when we are talking about dealing with a pandemic of this nature against a very highly infectious virus, an unseen enemy, and an enemy about whom we are yet to know more and more. Because in spite of what we have known, the virus continues to mutate. And mutation will continue because that's how virus behaves. Therefore, the need to know about the enemy and therefore to fight against this enemy, the wherewithal that we need. Maybe in the simpler words, the arsenal that we need to build. All these things have been discussed today. And so, what is required to be done on a timely basis is the most crucial thing in any war. And therefore, the issue of surveillance, which is equivalent to strong intelligence gathering when we are at war, there's a strong surveillance system in place in the whole country. How to further activate them and how to audit if there are any loopholes and there is space and room for improvement. All these things were discussed. And at the same time, you see, a stitch in time saves 9. This mantra is very crucial when we are fighting against this kind of pandemic. So all these things have been discussed. We are hopeful that the government has taken cognizance of all those concerns. I have also placed on record my request to the government that during this kind of war, where everybody is required to be involved, meaning every individual, every citizen of the state, therefore, there are bound to be concerns which will be expressed by anybody, whether by the elected representatives, from the government or from the opposition, from the members of the civil society, that matter for any citizen. Any concern that is being expressed, government must take cognizance of this, because there will always be space where we might have missed, or there might have been areas where certain course corrections are required. So any concern must be taken cognizance of, and that is how we should further proceed. Because this exercise will always require an endeavor to learn more and more about the enemy, and an endeavor to really strategize our approach to defeat the enemy. All these things have been discussed, and I am hopeful that the government has taken cognizance of these, whatever suggestions and submissions we have made, and will continue to take cognizance of not only what we have said here, but even from the citizens, whenever whoever is trying to reach out to the government and express their concern. So hopefully, the fight is on. We have to be prepared. This is the second spell. If you remember my interaction with the press last year, I have referred to other pandemics of the past, where the pandemics had spells after spells. First wave, second wave, third wave, fourth wave. If you look at that Spanish flu, it has had 4 waves in 2 years. Similarly, if you look at Black Death, how many spells? Today, we have bigger challenge because of the population density, because of the way of life of our people, and because of the immune system that we talk about ourselves. I must share this concern from my side to all our citizens. We need to look at how important it is for every individual to boost up the immune system. Today, if you look at the number of people who are falling victim of this virus, and the fatality rate is more concentrated among the younger population. I had my own analysis after discussing with many of my friends, the medical fraternity, who belong to our medical fraternity, and many more friends who belong to scientific community. Now, there are reasons to believe that the way of life of these millennial children is a matter of concern, because the physical activity is minimum. The exposure to sun, which provides a space for any individual to have enough build-up of vitamin D, is a matter of concern. And the food habits, the junk foods. Now, we need to take care of all this, course correction, to build up immune system. Doctors must also talk on this. The nutritionists, the dietitians must speak on this. There are lots of inputs available today. Lots of research work have been done by many of the scientists. There are advisory given how to build up immune system. One very important, crucial vitamin which is available for us, even if it is not available in food, is vitamin D. Because it is so important. God has been kind that even if you don't get it from food, you get it from the sun. The sunlight is very crucial. Anybody who has low vitamin D level will take time for recovery from any disease. Therefore, boosting up immune system and to ensure that you keep on changing your food habits become very crucial. This is some message I'm giving today to all of you, to myself also. Sometimes we fail to practice what we preach. So I think we need to look at this. Build up immune system. Don't go to the pharmacies and then buy medicines personally, because this is something which happens in India. I had a experience in Brazil when I went to buy a medicine which was prescribed in a medical pack of Medanta Hospital. They didn't give me, saying that no, we won't give you medicine unless it is prescribed by a doctor from Brazil. I had to convince them. It's a proper prescription. But in India, you go anywhere, you ask. The pharmacist act like a doctor and he will give you any medicine. I am cautioning everybody. Misuse of these medicines, because everybody knows, okay, what are the medicines which are being prescribed by the doctors for any positive cases, COVID positive cases. They are buying steroids left and right and overusing, misusing, resulting in suppression of immunity. So all these things are important. Please consult your doctors. Please don't self-prescribe. Please don't go to the pharmacies and buy medicine and have self-medication. These are very dangerous trend. And by doing that, we will only allow the virus to, readapt and mutate, and we will have a bigger problem in the next step. So today we are in the second wave. We must be prepared for the third wave, fourth wave, and this is the reason why we must all come together. Thank you.